What's going on, guys? Agent Sogo here, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some team updates. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So we're going to be starting off with an announcement which says, I think this is from Rockets now, but busy working on the Halloween candy hunt. So far, I'm really impressed with the progress. This hunt adds the ability for the team to create multi-room hunts. It also adds the ability to create chained hunts, meaning eggs 1 and egg 2 are required to find egg 3. Now this is just an example of the whole egg thing. Plus, this update allows eggs to be hidden or shown depending on chain events. This means you may need to return to a room after finding an egg to find the next. Oh, and just for fun, I added a feature to link eggs to items, meaning in the future wearing plaid may require to find an egg, which I might get into in a second. The entire Halloween event will be removed, and November 3rd, the next event is Criticon. And I really want to talk about Criticon, but I'm going to get through and talking about all the other stuff first. So, overall, what he's basically saying here is you can, a bit like the clover hunt. So, if you see the clovers as the eggs, right? So you're getting these eggs, and each single egg, or in the St. Patrick's event terms, the clover. So each clover activates another event. So especially with the candy event, it's literally the same thing. These items, these key items, are your I don't really know what to call them. They are your eggs, as he was explaining. They help trigger another event. So, in terms of the candy event, if you collect all the candies, it opens up the carriage once you walk up to it. And as Brian and Blinky pointed out to me, if you walk up to the mats once you've unlocked it, that's how you unlock each one. You don't keep walking into the same bucket. But that's basically what I mean. And what really interests me there, he's linking items with eggs, I think it said there. So a lot of people are asking, why is the pink plaid so expensive? Now, what I'm going to theorize is he mentioned plaid there. And yes, he says, meaning in the future wearing plaid may be required to find an egg. He could have been using it as an example, but the fact that that is expensive as it is, I'm thinking that most likely plaid will be used in somewhat way to open something. Now, if we recall back to my interview with the twins, they mentioned there is a code. Now, this might be a bit of a stretch, but what I'm thinking is if I link the two together, this code is going to be telling you you're going to have to do this to unlock this, if this makes sense. So that code inside that cave in the jungle, which the twins were talking about, which we have to decipher, that will basically tell us we need this item to open up this, for example. So, I don't know, say it will have a picture of a plaid shirt with, I don't know, a tree, 2 trees, which them 2 trees are unique to all the other trees in the room, and it's kind of like a treasure map in a way. So that's my theory on that. That just looks, or sounds already, not looks, really good. But what I really want to get on here, next event is Criticon. So Criticon is definitely confirmed now. So if you remember before, Rocket Snail said tentatively it will be in November. Whether I don't think it might, I don't know actually. Whether or not it will still be this month as of today. I don't know anymore, because the original plan was the jungle was supposed to release for Halloween, and well, surprise, surprise, the jungle did not release for the event. Instead, we got the candy hunt instead of the jungle, which we were supposed to get, which was all decorated for Halloween and such. The main reason for this was the twins are on holiday right now. They have like a week off, I believe. From this screenshot, which I'll pull up now, I can't remember it from the top of my head, but you'll see it. It was a conversation with Robert and Rocket Snail, and Rocket Snail replied with something along the lines, the twins are on holiday this week, something like that. And apparently there's a few issues they need to fix last second to make sure we have the best experience with the jungle, and it has been delayed to November. And of course, as it says there, the Criticon was supposed to be in November, so whether or not the jungle releases really early within November, and then we can hopefully get Criticon late November. That is the hope, for me anyway, because I'm so excited for Criticon. I've wanted Criticon for such a long time. I remember, like, way before everyone started mentioning it and stuff, and there was big hype about it when I was just saying it way before. I just loved the fact of Criticon. I guess because I never got to go to Minecon, now I'm part of this game. I guess there's always that kid inside of me, you know. It's like, hey, I want a Criticon because I never got to experience this in a way. But yeah, I'm rambling, but I really want a Criticon. It'd be so cool. Hopefully I can be part of it. That would be cool. Have my own booth. That was the main thing about the Criticon, which the fans were trying to host. Content creators get booths, so hopefully that happens, because that would be insane. I think I would generally cry. If you know what? Not generally. If I got a booth, I would actually cry. Like, that's just insane to get a booth inside this game. Because I'm so happy where this channel is going. I have so much fun doing it. But anyway, moving on. So, update. Made a number of changes how rooms load and work. My goal is to speed up the loading by streaming more data and sharing assets between rooms. Example, if two rooms have the same music, then use the same music, sorry. Rooms now have a new JSON data structure, sprite sheet, layout, and media, and are now included in a single file, reducing the amount of requests to the servers. Cheers. I have no idea what any of that means, but I'm assuming it's going to help with the whole bug of people having freezing screens, which I've had myself, and I sat there for like an hour clearing cache and whatnot, until it finally worked after an hour of signing out and in and clearing cache. But hopefully that's what that is about. Yeah. And then, last but not least, the Halloween Candy Hunt is now online. I would love to hear your feedback on this year's Halloween event. Did you like that we launch one almost every week? Our goal in the future is to launch something almost daily during large events. So that's really good news for future events. We're going to be getting some daily stuff during the large events, so that should be pretty cool. So that means, yeah, basically you have, you know how we had like the decorations first, and then more and more stuff was coming out. I'm guessing that's what he's talking about. So that's actually so much more fun, because it means you're waiting for more and more stuff as it unlocks, compared to if you just had, boom, the event happened, someone's completed the event, boom, they're bored, logged off. That's it. So if you just slowly, gradually release it, it's so much more fun for everyone, because that fun doesn't really die out. It's still building up. No one's finishing it before anyone else, and yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire video. So basically the rough thing that we learned was Jungle is now hopefully going to be in November. Hopefully Criticon will be late November, and in December we'll have Christmas as planned, and we can see the return of the Snow Village, which, talking on that, there was on Joe and Snoo's stream, which I missed, there was actually a leak of a new entrance to get into the Snowman Village. So now you're up on a cliff and you walk down these stairs into the actual snowman village and then into the big forest, which I'm excited about because you know what that means. Return a hide and seek. I can finally do some very nostalgic hide and seek streams, hopefully. So that'd be really fun. I'm gonna have to try sort that out with college and whatnot, but yeah, that has been everything. So hopefully you learned something. Sorry for the rambling, but this is not really one of my normal type of videos. This is kind of me just giving my opinion, so it's a lot more kind of rambly per se. But yeah, this has been me, Agent Psycho or Agent Pretzel, whatever you want to call me. And as always, agents, keep an eye out.